supply is available. As soon as the supply is available, the contractor will move downward direction and it will supply the power to the inverter. So power to the inverter, or it will supply the power to the load. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to show you the wiring diagram of an 3 kilowatt and 5 kilowatt solar PV system, generally what we install for PM Surya Ghar, Muft, Bijli, Yojana, and the government is asking to install an contractor in the PM Surya Ghar scheme. Now let us try to see the wiring diagram. Okay, so actually here you can see here, so this is nothing but meter output. Meter output we have to connect to the contractor input. Output of the contractor we have to connect to the inverter. So the purpose of the contractor is already there in this grid connected inverter, where it operates as an anti-islanding mode. But the department is asking to have one more contractor which prevents the entering of current whenever the grid is failure. So here you can see here the working of the contractor. So the same I am giving. So this is nothing but line, this is nothing but neutral, and here you are going to have the two terminals A1 and A2. So from L1 to A1 you have to short circuit, L4 to A2 we have to short circuit, where A1 A2 are the contractor terminals. So this is nothing but output of the meter. So from the output of the meter we have been connected. So output of the meter means this nothing but will be an input to our contractor. So now as soon as you give the supply, now supply is available. As soon as the supply is available, the contractor will move downward direction and it will supply the power to the inverter. So power to the inverter, or it will supply the power to the load. So now let us assume that we have an solar inverter in parallel to this system. So now the solar inverter will take the AC input, and already DC input is available. It will undergo synchronization. In the same wire it will try to export the power. Or you have a small inverter. As soon as the power is available, so it will act like an bypass and it will not it will export the power directly to the line. So now the theme of this contractor is whenever the grid is failed. Okay, so whenever the grid is failed, this contractor should open and the power should not be exported to the department. Why? Because department will be working on the line. Now let us try to see how it works. Now you can see here, now EB has been failed. So carefully observe, the contractor has to trip. As soon as the contractor is tripping that, so the inverter cannot feed the power to the electricity board. So where this is one of the safety rule what you have to follow in this net metering of 3 kilowatt solar PV system. Now carefully observe here. Now example is the EB has been failed. Whenever EB has been failed, you can see here automatically the contractor will come to the upward direction, and this inverter cannot supply the power to the grid. So it cannot supply the power to the grid. Or why? Because this is automatically it has been enabled anti-islanding mode, or this is in off condition. So at any cost, already this inverter may have DC input, but it cannot export. Here you can see the operation to what I am explaining. So now the solar array is available to the inverter, but the AC input is not available from the contractor. Okay, DC input is there, but AC supply is not available. Automatically, if it tries to generate, if it fails anti-islanding mode, so it may try to export the power to the line, but this contractor will open the supply, and at any cost power will not be exported to the grid whenever the supply is not there. So this is all about how the contractor generally works and why the department is asking to install an contractor in series with the solar system, and this is the placement of the contractor. Okay, so this is nothing but at the output of the meter you have to connect to the contractor, and from here the terminals T1 T4 will be connected to our solar system. So at any cost, if the power is not available, automatically it should not on. So now we can see here, whenever the power is available, you can see the position of the contractor. Now electricity power is available. Whenever the power is available, automatically contractor will go down, automatically it will supply the power to the solar inverter, and inverter will once again send the power to the EB line. So like this, initially it will take the power and it will go to the inverter, and inverter will export the power directly to the line. So it will import as well as export. This will be continuously happening under the case when only the power is grid is connected. Whenever the grid has been failed or the EB has been failed, the contractor will open, and inverter cannot, the grid connected inverter cannot export the power to the transmission line or to the electricity board. That's why the department is asking to install an contractor with the supply. Okay, so this is all about how to use an contractor in an 3 kilowatt solar plants as well as 5 kilowatt solar plant. The same contractor you can use for single pole, single phase as well as for the 3 phase. This is all about the purpose of an contractor and how we have to use the contractor in the solar PV system installation. Thank you for your time. We will meet in another video of working of different components of electrical engineering.